Guys, it's Donna Ime. Follow me on Twitter and Steam it. Subscribe to this YouTube channel for your market update and informative news from the crypto space. Today, we're going to be talking about quite a number of things. First of all, wow, we're going to talk about the price of Bitcoin. Wow, you could see $13,100. Let's check the percent in a day. Over 11.35% just within 24 hours. As at early hours of today, the 6th of December 2017, the price of Bitcoin was $12,000, over $12,000. Let's say $12,200. But as I speak with you, this is over less than 24 hours. Less than 24 hours. You're seeing the price of Bitcoin move from $12,000 to $13,000. In my earlier video today, I said Bitcoin is going to $20,000. It's going somewhere, and it's going to get down to $20,000 before a correction, and we should expect a 50% correction. Bitcoin up to the moon. So guys, are you still there? Do you want to buy Bitcoin? Do you want to hold your Bitcoin? No, don't hold it. I'm not a financial advisor. It's my opinion, and my opinion is based on research. And so, but I know same time last year, 2016, okay, as at December 2016, the price of Bitcoin was like $800. So if the price of Bitcoin as at December 2016 was $850, and this is December 2017, the price of Bitcoin is $13,000. I don't need to tell you if I'm a financial advisor or not. I'm not. So thank you. Subscribe to this YouTube channel for informative news from the crypto space and for market updates. Now, another thing we're going to talk about now is not just the price of Bitcoin. We've seen the price of Bitcoin over $13,258 currently. We're going to talk about 51% respondent chooses Bitcoin over gold and fiat currency. Ron Paul, a survey, 51% respondent from a survey says they choose Bitcoin over fiat currency, over your gold, over your silver, over your naira, over your dollar, whatever currency your country operates on. 51%. Or the pool of former Texas Congress Ron Paul, participated by more than 43,000 social media users, has shown that the majority of respondents would rather have Bitcoin over gold, US Treasury bond, and the US dollar. You don't understand. 43,000 social media users, and 61% of what 61% of social media users are young people. So what are we saying? A wealthy person wants to gift you $10,000. You get to choose in what form you will take the gift, but there is a catch. You must keep the gift in form that you choose. You must keep the gift in the form that you choose, and you can't touch it for 10 years. In which form would you take the gift? Hey, gold, Bitcoin, US Treasury bond. That's the survey. Federal Reserve notes. That's just the survey. Okay, let me go by the survey again. The survey conducted by Ron Paul states a wealthy person wants to give a gift, and then he said that you are going to choose the form at which you're going to take this gift, and this gift is $10,000. That's the gift, $10,000, and you must choose the form, and you must keep that form. You must keep that gift in that form for 10 years. And now then I ask you, in which form would you take the gift? A, Federal Reserve note. B, gold. C, Bitcoin. D, 10 years US Treasury bond. Guess what? 52% chose Bitcoin. Federal Reserve note 2%, or 43,000 social media users. Gold 39%. US Treasury B for 10 years 7%. So they don't even care. But Bitcoin 52%. So what are we saying? And this is the poll conducted by Ron Paul. On December 6th, Paul ran a survey on Twitter to evaluate. Paul provided 4 choices: 1, Federal Reserve note, which is the US dollar; 2. Gold. 3. Bitcoin. 4. 10 years treasure US treasure bond. To a question which reads move. My friend, more than 290 respondents choose Bitcoin over the US dollars. They didn't even care about the US treasury bill. They didn't even care about the bond. On October 22nd, at the Money 2020 conference held in Las Vegas, Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak stated that Bitcoin has a stable store of value is better than gold and US dollar. He emphasized the infinite supply of Bitcoin capped at 21 million and the decentralized structure of the cryptocurrency as the two attributes that enables Bitcoin to be the best store of value in the global market. What was he saying? That because Bitcoin has 21 million value, total supply of Bitcoin that must exist is 21 million value. Let's check that out on CoinMarketCap. As at today, the 6th of December 2017, the market cap currently that of Bitcoin that is in circulation is 16,724,575 BTC, which is less than 5 million BTC for we to have the total supply of 21 million BTC. He said this is one of the reasons why Bitcoin is a good store value. Another reason that he also gave why Bitcoin is also a good store value is Bitcoin has a decentralized system, and that because Bitcoin has a decentralized structure of the cryptocurrency, it's another attribute where and it's another good reason why Bitcoin is a good store value. Wozniak also noted that why the US dollar and gold can be printed or mined indefinitely, there exists a supply of Bitcoin which provide a maximum amount of Bitcoin that can be produced. So, see, our fiat currency, our naira, our US dollar, our yen, our pounds, whatever currency we use can be produced indefinitely, infinitely. Our government can produce it, mass produce it to solve bills. But you see, Bitcoin, it cannot be mined more than 21 million worth of Bitcoin. So what are we saying? The value goes higher. In an interview with Fox Business, gold gets mined and mined and mined. Maybe there is a finite amount of gold in the world, maybe, but Bitcoin is more mathematically unregulated and nobody can change mathematics, said Wozniak. Commenting on the transparent and peer-to-peer protocol of Bitcoin in an interview with Fox Business, major US-based electronic retailer Overstock CEO Patrick Bryan also noted that in the long term, general consumer will switch from the fiat currency system to real money like Bitcoin and gold. Bryan's prediction of the shift in trend from the fiat currency to Bitcoin and gold was accurately depicted by the poll conducted by the former Texas Congressman Ron Paul, which demonstrated that 90% of the 43,000 respondents would rather have Bitcoin and gold over the US dollar and 10 years US treasury bond. You think that's a bubble? Are you thinking that's a bubble? Are you thinking that the price of Bitcoin is going to move high and one day crash to zero? Obviously it will crash. But why it crash? Buy and hold. As I said, I'm not a financial advisor. It's my opinion, and my opinion is based on research. So you too. But one thing I know, scare money can make money. Hashtag spend money. However, you think that this is a bubble? What do you think that fiat currency would think? That fiat currency that you carry around in your purse, what do you think it is? This dollar stuff, it's just some fiat currency based on the surplus Tazin authority of the US Treasury, of which I assert there is zero. It's about time the world switched to real money, either gold or Bitcoin, said Brown, noting that fiat currency have been declining over the past few years. The public distance from banks, especially general consumers, especially millennials, have started to switch away from the global banking system to fintech applications and cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, and the fraudulent activities and deceptive operations of financial institutions becomes unraveled in the next few years, the value of decentralized and trusted financial system will surge rapidly. We just talked about 51% respondents chooses Bitcoin over gold and fiat Ron Paul survey. Before we move over to what we have next, I want to go over that story again. A wealthy person wants to gift you $10,000. A wealthy person wants to gift you. Let's go back to over that story again. A wealthy person wants to give you a gift of $10,000, and the wealthy person, you got to choose in which form to take this gift, and you have to choose, and the form you choose, you need to keep it in that form, that gift, that $10,000 gift in that form for 10 years. So what will you choose? In which form would you take the gift? Federal Reserve note, gold, Bitcoin, 10 years US Treasury bond? The choice is yours, guys. Let's go to the third we have on today. Informative news. Winklevoss twins, the first verified billionaires, Bitcoin holders. Winklevoss twins, look at them, so handsome young guys, looking fresh. They're the first verified billionaire Bitcoin holders in the world. It might surprise you. Let's see how they became the first billionaire. Let's see how both of them became the first verified billionaire Bitcoin holder. Let's read about them. Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss. These are the guys. Identical twins. Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss. Yeah. Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, better known as Winklevoss twins, are the first verified billionaire Bitcoin holder. Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin, holds about 5% of Bitcoin total supply. So what's Bitcoin total supply? 16 million currently. Satoshi Nakamoto has 5% of 16 million Bitcoin. From CoinMarketCap, if you see it out there, 16,724,575 Bitcoin. Satoshi Nakamoto has 5% of this. Satoshi Nakamoto? Satoshi Nakamoto is the creator of Bitcoin. So, however, it remains unclear whether the Bitcoin Satoshi Nakamoto had previously mined in 2009 is spendable, and since then, for nearly 8 years, Nakamoto Bitcoin has not been moved or spent. Oh boy. CTAM, a UK-based publication, revealed that Winklevoss twins are estimated to hold $100,000. No. Even me, I'm confused. I'll go over this video again. I'm sorry, guys, but it's wonderful. CTAM, a UK-based publication, revealed that the Winklevoss twins are estimated to hold 100,000 Bitcoin. CTAM, a UK-based publication, revealed that the Winklevoss twins are estimated to hold 100,000 Bitcoin, given their $11 million investment in 2013. At today's price, this people's price is even backdated. At today's price, $11,200. Guys, wake up. Today's price of Bitcoin is not $11,200. It is 13,000. Are you seeing it? 13,220. It is $13,258.60. That's the price of Bitcoin. And if that is the price of Bitcoin, and somebody has 100,000, two twins has 100,000 Bitcoin. Please, this is a calculator. Multiply it. You now multiply by 13,000. Let's check it out. Let's check the price of Bitcoin. Price of Bitcoin is $13,258.60. Then you now come here. You now bring it and multiply by $13,258.60. Please, can somebody see this? That the Bitcoin, the Winklevoss twin has. Gosh. 13 what? This is 13 billion. Am I right? Yeah, so 13 billion 258 million 600,000. I say 13 billion 258,600,000 dollars is what the Winklevoss twins, Cameron and Tyler, possess currently. For many years, Tyler Winklevoss emphasized his belief in Bitcoin. Who is Winklevoss? Who are these Winklevoss twins? You might ask. The Winklevoss twins, they are the co-founder of Facebook. They had the legal dispute with Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, that Facebook originally was their idea. But today, Mark Zuckerberg won the legal suit. But today, they are billionaires on the crypto space, worth over $13 billion, just in the space of one time. 4 years. Less than 4 years. Because in 2013, they bought 100,000 Bitcoin with $11 million. And today, one Bitcoin is over $13,000. And they are worth over $13 billion. So, what are we saying? For many years, Tyler Winklevoss twins emphasized his belief in Bitcoin as a store value. In an interview with The Telegraph, Tyler noted that Bitcoin is a better version of gold, sharing the same sentiment as other investors and analysts in the space. Like billionaire technology angel investor Tim Draper, the Winklevoss twins have allocated a significant portion of their resources and capital in providing a better infrastructure for the Bitcoin market. One of the most successful projects of the Winklevoss twins is Gemini, a leading and well-regulated US-based Bitcoin exchange, which has served the US market with its sophisticated and professional trading platform. Early this year, Gemini entered into a strategic partner with Chicago Board Operation Exchange, which is the CBOE, and the CBOE Bitcoin Future Exchange will be launched 10th of December, a few days from now. It's bringing what does it mean? It's investors from the financial sectors investing all into Bitcoin exchange. Earlier this year, Gemini entered into a strategic partnership with the Chicago Board Option Exchange, the largest US option exchange with an annual trading volume of 1.27 Bitcoin contract, to list Bitcoin future. CBOE revealed on December 4th that it has received the approval from the US Commodity and Future Trading Commission (CFTC) and will enable Bitcoin future trading on December 10th. In August, Tyler Winklevoss stated that Gemini and his partner are focusing on providing liquidity and a trading platform for institutional and retail investors. Sure, they actually did. December 10th is closed. Gemini key concern in the cryptocurrency ecosystem have always been security, compliance, and regulatory overweight. By working with the team of CBOE, we are helping to make Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency increasingly accessible to both retail and institutional investors, said Tyler. When a billionaire is talking in Bitcoin, you have no other option than to listen. In 2013, let them remind you again, the Winklevoss twins invested $11 million in Bitcoin, which was then an immature market, because of their belief in that Bitcoin. Because of their belief in that Bitcoin could compete with the traditional assets like gold and the reserve currency in the long term. Is that true? Is that true? Can you see the price of Bitcoin now? Once again, subscribe to this YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter and Steemit for your market update and informative news from the crypto space.